All right, let's talk about it. We are officially at the end of an era. I mean, Stranger Things wasn't just a show we watched. It was a full-blown cultural event for almost a decade, and now we're finally getting to see how it all ends.
For years, we've been right there with the Hawkins crew, lost in all the mysteries of the Upside Down. And now, that entire journey is coming to a close. So today, we're going to break down everything we know about how this absolute landmark of a series is taking its final bow.
9 years. Just let that sink in for a second. 9 years! We have literally watched these kids, and the actors themselves, grow up right in front of us. To really get why this finale is such a big deal, you have to look back at the whole incredible ride we've been on since 2016. So, here's our game plan for this explainer. We're going to start with how this whole era began. Then, we'll dive into all the juicy details about the final chapter. After that, we've got some really cool secrets from behind the scenes, and we'll wrap it all up by looking at the show's unbelievable legacy. Okay, first up, how on earth did Stranger Things go from this cool, nostalgic little show that could to an absolute global phenomenon? Let's get into it.
Seriously, it's kind of hard to remember what streaming was like before Stranger Things, right? It just dropped out of nowhere as this perfect love letter to the 80s. You know, Dungeons and Dragons, walkie-talkies, all the classic sci-fi vibes. But it blew up into something so much bigger than just nostalgia. It became this massive hit that basically everyone on the planet was talking about.
And now for the main event. This is the part I know you've all been waiting for. Let's dig into every single detail we have about the Rightside Up, the grand finale of the entire Stranger Things saga.
You know, the title alone says so much. The Right Side Up. It's just perfect, isn't it? Such a brilliant, powerful contrast to the Upside Down that's been terrorizing Hawkins from the very beginning. It just screams final reckoning, a chance to finally, hopefully, set things right. And make no mistake, this is not just another episode. We are talking 2 hours and 8 minutes long. That's a full-on movie. The Duffer Brothers are clearly going all out to give this story and these characters we love the absolutely epic send-off they deserve.
Oh, and you have to see this release strategy. It's genius. Netflix isn't just dropping another season, they are creating a massive television event to close out the year. Splitting it up like this, a drop in November, another on Christmas Day, and the grand finale on New Year's Eve, they've made this the definition of appointment television.
Okay, so let's lock in the key facts. The big one drops on New Year's Eve at 8 p.m. ET. And notice who's writing and directing? The Duffer Brothers themselves. They started this thing, and they are seeing it through right to the very end. And here's something really cool. They're actually releasing it in over 500 movie theaters so fans can experience the ending together. How amazing is that? And if you're wondering just how intense this is going to be, well, the show's own executive producer, Sean Levy, says it's both completely surprising and emotionally potent. So what does that tell us? Pretty much that we should expect some wild twists, and we should probably have a box of tissues on standby.
So what's it all been building towards? Well, all signs point to one thing, the ultimate climactic showdown with Vecna. We're talking about him trying to merge the Abyss with Earth for good. So you can bet we're going to get some huge, high-stakes rescue missions, some emotional reunions we've been waiting for, and that classic Stranger Things mix of epic action and really personal character moments.
Okay, but to really appreciate what we're about to see, it's always fun to peek behind the curtain a little bit, right? So now we're going to share some awesome secrets from the set that show just how this incredible world came to be.
Here's a great piece of trivia for you. Before the entire world knew it as the Upside Down, the crew on set actually had a technical code name for it. They called it the Nether. It's just a really cool little peek into how these iconic parts of the show get developed. This one absolutely blows my mind. Can you believe that this sprawling 5-season epic saga that we all know and love actually started out as a much, much smaller idea? It was originally just a single screenplay for an 80s-style movie. Goes to show you, the world of Hawkins just had way too many stories to tell.
And these little facts really show you the level of detail we're talking about here. I mean, think about it. They auditioned over 1,000 kids just to find our perfect main cast. Even the look of the Upside Down was super intentional, drawing inspiration from horror classics like Alien and Silent Hill. Oh, and one last thing for all the fans out there. The creators have made it very clear. There is no secret extended cut. What we see is the definitive final version.
So let's zoom out for a second. Let's move beyond the story itself and just talk about the bigger picture.
Because the cultural footprint that Stranger Things is leaving behind is just massive. It's undeniable.
I mean, the show's influence just exploded. It wasn't just about breaking viewing records on Netflix. It launched this whole universe of books, comics, and video games. It had the power to take a 37-year-old Kate Bush song, Running Up That Hill, and make it a #1 hit all over the globe. That's not just a TV show. That's a true cultural force.
When you boil it all down, this is the magic formula. This is the secret sauce. The show just perfectly weaves together horror, science fiction, and a really powerful coming-of-age drama. And by paying tribute to its heroes, like Spielberg and Stephen King, it created something that felt both super nostalgic and completely fresh and new all at once. And so, that brings us to the end. No matter what happens in this final chapter, the show's place in TV history is already rock solid. So the only question left is the one we've all been asking ourselves. Will the Right Side Up actually deliver the perfect ending that this incredible story deserves? I guess we're all about to find out together.